Hey, what's up? I'm Roller Coaster Rider.
Hi, and I'm Kay.
It's time to start the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to change the lyrics so I don't get sued today.
Wow.
And we're going to do this week the top 10. We both have 5 of the our choices, our picks or wishes for the Grand Music Hall show for 2018. They haven't announced it as of this recording. So we don't know. All we hope is that it's not Chinese acrobats.
We know it's not going to be.
Hallelujah. Anyway, so Kay and
Oh,
I.
what about the South American steppers or something? Or no, they were Irish. Okay. Anyway, that's not on my list.
Anyway,
Okay. Let's get a move on. So, should we start with number 5 choices? Yes, that sounds good. My number 5, I would love to see the Looney Tunes show come back. I mean, even though it's kind of quirky and that, it gets the kids involved with, the families, and it's a chance that you're not going to fall asleep, but it's a chance you can get in out of the heat.
how would you do the show? Would you just have it be like comedy bits, or would you make it like the two night show that they did?
I don't know what theme I would do yet, so
Would you have Kristen Wiig as Lola Bunny?
no.
Thank you.
We could actually have, characters as the characters they are.
So would it be like an indoor dance party, like Bugs Bunny's vacation party or something, like set in
Uh,
the islands, or the like a Hawaiian beach party with the Looney Tunes?
it could be, but I haven't, I guess, thought it through enough. I just thought it would be kind of cool since Theater Royale is not there at Six Flags Great America to kind of bring the characters back. Um, let's face it, a few of the shows that they've had in there really have not been the greatest choices. But I know that they have to
Do
go
they
with money or
do they start with an A and end in Crowbats?
no, no.
Do they start
At
with
least
it?
we don't have Circus Soleil.
Do
Ooh.
they start with an E and have numbers in them?
No, 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 not that show.
I liked it.
I just thought it wasn't. It was audience participation, but yeah, I kind of did not like it. So anyway,
You're just upset because you didn't get to hit me with one of those giant balls.
no, 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 no. Just I don't know.
Okay, my number 5, and I'm kind of cheating because this is something they've done in the past. But when I saw Screams and Dreams 2, I believe, where it covered from like 85 to 99. Not a year, sir. They had like this thing that was Chicago, a 1920s gangster musical, where they were like all in like fedoras and like suits, and like one of the songs they were dancing to was "Bad" by Michael Jackson.
Oh,
I'm bad. I'm bad.
yeah,
So, with Great America being kind of a locals park, and I think it'd be funny seeing them like do that show again, because it looked like it had comedy and it also had music, which is something that is missing in shows. I think comedy and music.
yeah. Very true. Very true. Number 4, I'm gonna kind of steal from another park that I really enjoyed the show. And of course, yeah, it's small audiences, but I think it could pull off.
Is it at Universal?
Yes.
So you want them to do Fear Factor? You want to participate?
No, no,
You
no,
want to
no,
hang?
no.
You want to hang from a helicopter and
No, no, thank you. No, 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 no. The horror and makeup show.
You mean the horror makeup show?
Horror makeup. Whatever. It was makeup and it was horror.
Okay, okay, Maria.
Yeah. I thought, that was kind of good and they could have different hosts and switch it up with the audiences and everything. Um,
And if Six Flags Great America executives aren't around, they can have a very interesting, funny show.
yeah. But I think that was thoroughly entertaining. Probably something that Great America, I wish that they could pull off, but I don't know for
I
sure.
don't see why not. I mean, you could just like you might even be able to do that with the Looney Tunes by having like Bugs and Daffy as like the scientist and the straight guy.
True. Well, and the thing of it is, this past Fright Fest, they did have some pretty good makeup.
Oh, the Ringmaster's Cabaret.
No, I don't know. Just anybody walking around, there was some pretty good makeup. And they could make it a show of it. So, but anyway, that would definitely be my number 4 choice.
My number 4 choice would be some kind of stunt show. Cedar Fair parks do this with like all wheels extreme, I believe.
But is it a bigger stage? Is it done like in the where the amphitheater or the?
I think no, because we saw one of them that was indoors at Canada's Wonderland.
Right, but did it have a bigger stage?
I don't know, but
Because you would either have
they
to
did
take out seats or
they did ice skating one year in that theater.
I know, and it was real tight. Not everybody made their jumps.
But something that would they don't have to necessarily use like motorcycles and stuff. They can do like skateboard or inline skating tricks. I think with there's a lot of locals that are probably good at those that probably would love to do it for $7 or $8 an hour.
Yeah, bring along the X Games.
Yeah, do stuff
Well,
like
we did have Tony Hawk that one summer. Remember?
yeah, but I'm talking indoors.
I know, but that was kind of cool. If they don't sell out the preferred parking,
Yeah,
they could do another venue.
I think that's now that is preferred upgrade parking for like $35-$40 or something. Just
Oh my
dumb.
god!
I'd rather they just raise season pass prices like $15 to cover it. But anyway,
Or at least put the senior citizen or the handicap parking in there, and take away other parking. But anyway,
so anyway, they can do tricks with inline skates, with skateboards, maybe even with bicycles, maybe even with unicycles.
I still think they would need a bigger stage.
Well, really, all you need is like a ramp or two, or a ramp, and then like I think it's called a vert. It's like a giant U where you can like just like go back
Half
and
pipe.
forth. Half pipe, yeah. Do something like that, and that should be crazy and extreme, and that'll be something that uh kind of to fit into the bloodthirst kind of
Or the adventurous.
that teenagers kind of have, is that you'll probably want to go back just in case someone doesn't
Falls.
make it.
It crashes.
I don't want to say crashes, but doesn't make it, and then be like, oh, now I have to see the show every time because maybe it'll happen again.
Well, and they'd probably have to have the EMTs close by, so.
Yeah, Gurney Hospital could always use some more people.
Gertie has a hospital?
I don't know, I'm joking.
Okay.
And I'm not making light of people who have been injured through extreme
Athletics.
stunts.
Yeah. The X Games.
Please
yeah.
don't send letters.
Yeah, and plus
Send
what's-
subscriptions.
at the Olympics right now, a couple guys did get hurt doing the half pipe. So
Do you want to go number 3 or do you want me to
our
go?
blessings and our prayers go out to all the families.
Do you want to do number 3 or do you want me to go my number 3?
You can go ahead and do your number 3. With a cough. Here we go.
Again, stealing something that's at some other parks. In this case, one of the best things right now at the SeaWorld Busch Parks, I don't mean that sarcastically, is their pet shows like
Oh my
Pet
god.
School, Pets Ahoy, More Pet Shenanigans, Opening Night Critters, Pet Days.
Yeah. Those are pretty cute.
I
What
think
was the guy's name? Sydney or
I don't know.
Seymour?
No, you're thinking of the Clyde and Seymour show. I'm talking about
that was
the
a pet show too.
No, you're thinking
I know you're talking about
that's
the one with the
that's
cats.
with the, I think that's with like the elephant seal. I'm talking about
With
the
the
dogs.
cats, the dog, the pig, the bunny,
Yeah, and I think birds as well.
birds. Yes.
This show
Which the one thing you got to give kudos to SeaWorld, They
And that's extremely tough nowadays.
right. They adopt all of those pets.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that this show would probably have the highest chance of having a show or working because, while as our ideas so far have been like big, big, epic, expensive shows, well, except for maybe I guess Horror Makeup, this one you technically only have to hire like what 3, 4 animal trainers and adopt some animals.
Yeah, but you got to train them.
Maybe not even adopt, maybe like borrow for like a week
But the thing
from
is,
like PetSmart or something.
But the place that the pets live in at SeaWorld is like a very posh pet hotel. They really take care of them. And here they would have to, have something.
They can just leave them at PetSmart.
No. PetSmart is, yeah, no. No, you can't do that.
Or maybe they can do like a ton fun pets sponsored by PetSmart. And animal people, please do not think that we're saying that these animals are being harmed or hurt in any way. A lot of the times they're just jumping around, they're climbing up ropes. They're
going upstairs.
Yeah, one of my favorite things was when what was it? A white cat jumped into like a thing of black paint and then in 2 separate buckets came out like white and black, mixed cats.
Yeah. It was cute.
Can I
And I like the pig, what the pig did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
But
so if you ever get to those parks, okay, please go see their pet shows.
And we've seen several versions. Do not sit in the side. Sit in the middle so you can see the entire see the entire stage.
You have to get to the show early.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to stay out of the sun a little bit.
Should I tell about the first time we saw it in Virginia or no?
No.
Okay.
We don't need to.
Okay, so your number 3 is?
My number 3 was somehow bring back a magic show.
Yes.
A good magic show. Not one that...
Not that Merlin Magic Academy teach you how to do stuff.
No.
I don't think I ever saw that, but I imagine it was terrible.
A good magic show or, the up-close hand thingy or whatever. Yeah, they had the appearance of a motorcycle. They had
it snow indoors.
Yeah.
Even what was it? What was that show? Oh, Ringmaster's Cabaret had some magic tricks.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was the thing where people were put into a box and then all of a sudden the box them inside the box vanished.
Oh, and then they came...
It wasn't the sword swallowing thing.
Oh, yeah. That
or
was
the very bad
very
Feed
sharp.
My Frankenstein.
Oh god, no. Anyway, yeah. I would like to see a decent, good magic show.
Me too, and maybe if the magician, whoever they get, maybe if they have enough, like, I guess the show would be 25 minutes. If they have like an hour of magic, maybe by July mix it up and do a completely different show.
Yeah.
Or have 2 different shows.
I don't think you would need a full hour. Okay. So...
No, I was saying like 20 minutes, and if they can do an hour, do 20 minutes. Do a 25-minute show, and then midway during the summer change it up to do a completely different show.
Right, but I mean, they could make it like a half an hour or something, because you got people coming in, people going out, you got to clean up, people make messes, vendors,
Or if you only had like 2 shows a day, but you had different stuff in each show.
Well, I think you should have at least 4 shows a day.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can get in there.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck on a ride or, whatever.
They're in line for food.
Yeah. But it would take people away from food.
I doubt it. Have you seen Lines at Fright Fest? And that's with Love at First Fright?
I know. Love at First Fright is usually pretty much booked out.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
And bring your kids, especially when they say no one under the age of 13, because that'll make a very interesting car ride home.
Yeah. Mommy, explain this. Sometimes I didn't even get the joke. So, anyway, that's
Why
another
they
subject.
reference gators in Florida?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do
football.
your number 2?
Number 2 is Six Flags America. I've made jokes, and I think everyone in the theme park community has made jokes about like, oh, Six Flags America, they take our stuff that we don't want. Well, Six Flags America, how about you repay us and give us something that we want? Give us the LOL show.
What is that?
I have no idea what it is, but from what I've heard, it's Six Flags knockoff of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Essentially, It's an improv show where I guess they get like 5 or 6 people and they do like various improv games, I guess, based on audience suggestions. This would be so easy for Six Flags to do. You really just need to. Well, you could pretty much just hire 8 random teenagers. Or if you want to play it safe, I guess you can go to Second City or Boom Chicago or whatever.
Yeah. Well, there's probably a lot of college students that are going into entertainment or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, with this show, you wouldn't need props. You wouldn't necessarily need lighting. You wouldn't really need music. You would just need to hire.
Would it go over the whole summer?
I could see it easily going over the whole summer because you'd want to go back and you'd want to see them like change it up and.
Well, I think you would have to change it up every month.
Well, you'd maybe need to add some games and stuff, but every show would technically be different because of audience suggestions.
True. That's true.
And depending on if they swear or not, and if Six Flags executives are around.
Yeah. Well, what they should do is, while you're waiting in line, write down a suggestion. It will take less time.
I think it'd be better to just have people yell.
Oh, boy.
Like we saw Colin and Brad at the Genesee Theater.
Yep.
So something like that.
Okay.
Show can't be too expensive. 6 people, $6 or $10 an hour. That's $60 a show. There you go. You could run like 5 shows a day, and you wouldn't need to clean anything up.
We don't know how much they pay. Okay.
I'm just saying it would be a very low cost, very easy to maintain show, which seems to be what. Well, I would have said what Six Flags wants, but after EFX 360, you can't say that really. Anyway.
Okay, my number 2 deals with music. Either
the sound of it.
The sound of it. Healthy music, good music. They've
Wizard
tried,
of Oz music?
No. They've tried to do music before in there.
Yeah, tribute to the stars.
But that kind of bombed. It wasn't fully that good. I think they could improve on the idea.
But it was way better than Dick Clark's Music Revolution show that they had in there.
Yeah. I mean...
KD hated it, and it's tough to make him hate something.
Yeah, he disliked it. So, but I think that they could do something with music.
Did I ever tell you what that show was? Okay, this is a recap for anyone who was fortunate enough to have never seen it. Hey, what's up? I'm Lala, and check out this classic Grammy performance from Ricky Martin. Want some? Living la vida loca. Hey, what's up? It's Lala, and now check out this cool band. And now check out this cool performance by NSYNC. Bye, 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 bye. Hey, what's up? I'm Lala.
Well, maybe instead of that, they could do, like, actual, like, movie music. Or, I mean, not necessarily do, like Mary Poppins or, what that have music in them, but take some of the music from, some of the songs, from some of the movies that have won Academy Awards or have been nominated or something. I don't know.
Near, far, wherever you are.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, what's your number 1?
By the way, that Dick Clark show, it wasn't a live show. It was watching, like, it was watching the performance on like 60-inch television sets, and as I said, the performances were only like 10 seconds long, so you couldn't even get invested. La La appeared more times than those songs.
Yep.
And if you don't know who she is, she's like, I guess, some former MTV DJ.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
Anyway. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, number one.
Number one.
You go with number one because
Okay.
I've said this several times.
Okay, so staying with music, I think this area has the capacity to have country music as a show. I mean, you've got a lot of hot hit musicians right now, and you've got country music at Summerfest, you've got country music at Ravinia, you've got country music at Wrigley Field, you've got country music at 2 or 3 festivals in Chicago.
And Blake Shelton is apparently the sexiest man alive.
Yep. Well, he's
no, sexiest man of the year, I mean.
Yep, just been announced. He's going to be at Summerfest this year.
Okay.
So, besides Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton,
Leonard Skinner.
Rascal Flatts. How is Leonard Skinner?
Sweet.
Home,
Dun, 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 dun,
Alabama?
dun. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of, I like country rock or whatever. But I think that they could do something like that. I know Dollywood pulls off some country music shows.
Well, they're kind of like in the heart of country.
Yeah, but I think country could make it here if it is good. And you know that they get some good singers, good performers, so these college students really got a voice on them.
So it would be Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, Blake Shelton,
Luke Bryan, Rascal Flatts. You've got tons of
Brad
singers.
Paisley?
Yes.
Okay.
You got tons of people. So Florida Georgia Line, you got, there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Little Big Town, Lady Antebellum. So
Taylor Swift, some of her earlier albums.
yeah, she was country, and then she was rock, then country, then I don't know what.
I think she's now pop.
Okay. But yeah, I think you've got the capacity of a lot of talent in the country music world, and a lot of talent with some of these college students and high schoolers and that want to get noticed. So go for it.
And my number one, and some of you guys might have heard me say this because I've said this idea for a while, and I still don't know why Six Flags won't do this, and I hope they actually do it. Lip Sync Battle Live. If you've been on YouTube or if you watch it on Spike and now the Paramount Network, you know what I'm talking about. What I'm thinking is, instead of getting celebrities, you just get two... Well, first of all, you need 2 people to be like the host and whatever. You can have like a guy or a girl in the LL Cool J hosting role. And then you get a girl in the Chrissy Teigen role. Well, no, that part tends to work better for a girl to offer like colorful colorful commentary. To
make it happen, I really don't think that you can go to the extreme that Lip Sync does with like the second round.
Yeah, I think you won't be able to have background dancers or maybe...
I really think you should go with more than just 2 contestants.
Well, 2 contestants per show.
Yeah, but I don't, yeah.
And
I think you'd have to have more contestants.
Well, the show would only be like 20 minutes long or something.
Right, but by the time they sing 90 seconds...
No, it would be like 2 minutes, wouldn't it?
I think it's like 90 seconds they sing.
You could probably do the full length because this isn't on television.
That's kind of hard.
And a lot of people didn't like when they did karaoke in the park, so this would be kind of like karaoke where you get to see people just going crazy and doing whatever, but you don't get to hear other people's bad voices. Yeah. Eyes going from side to side right now. So you get a list of like, I don't know, 500,000 songs or so. You get 2...
But you have to have it planned in advance. You can't just pull people up there and then have them like go through a list of 5,000 songs and then pick what they're going to do and be set.
You did that with You did that with Great America Idol.
I think you would have to be a little more prepared.
But yeah, you get one person to do a song, you get another person to do a song, then you get that same person to do a second song and the other person to do a second song. And the winner, here's my idea. Instead of the winner getting the belt like Lip Sync Battle, because I don't think Six Flags wants to spend $500 every $500 a show and do like five or six. This show could technically do 5 or 6 shows a day. What I'm thinking is you're given an exit pass to one ride.
Yeah.
Not the Mardi Gras Hangover roller coaster. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
But maybe even like a water slide or something, or maybe even the lazy river, or you could get you don't have to wait in line. You can get you can walk up the exit to ride one ride once.
Raging Bull, whatever you want. American Eagle, Viper.
When I said the idea, someone said half off alcohol. Like a half off alcohol beverage. And I was like, that would be funny, but like the fish show, it's like, I'm a survivor.
Yeah, but what if you have a person under the age of 18 up there, or 21?
Yeah. So that's my idea,
Yep.
Lip sync battle. It wouldn't be that expensive. You just get 2 people, and you get like maybe a lighting person and a music person. That's really all you need. Like you don't need to hire choreography. You don't really need to do like you don't even need to do like rehearsals really.
True, I guess.
And it can be based on audience response, and considering the lines, I imagine a lot of people would do it. And I imagine a lot of people would want to see the show because it's completely unexpected of what's going on.
Yep, and you probably shouldn't get the same song or the same performers. So it could work. It could work. I just think you need more than 2 performers. So, but anyway, so that kind of wraps up our 5 ideas.
Well, our top 10 show ideas for Grand Music Hall.
5 for you, 5 for me equals 10. Yeah.
I just hope they don't bring back acrobats.
They won't.
I hope.
They're in Chicago. Why would they come back here?
Where are they going to be in like May or June?
Probably back in China or another major city.
Hopefully.
They can go to New York or Dallas or LA or San Francisco, Seattle, Portland.
The acrobat show, what I didn't like was how many years did it run? Like 2 or 3 years? I thought it ran like 2 years.
It seemed like it ran forever.
But it's one of those things. You've seen one acrobat show. You've kind of seen like every single one of them, except for that weird one that we saw in Korea that involved throwing plastic balls and a dude. Well,
that was like Blue Man Group.
Yeah,
but it was based in a kitchen cooking.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, though.
So anyway,
we could do something like that too.
We're starting to run out of topics for the Carousel show, so if you have an idea for what you would like us to talk about, maybe like a top 5 or a top 10 of, so why don't you comment below? Anything you want to say? Places please, curtain coming down in 3, 2, 1.